Hi, my name is Chris. I run product marketing here at Markup AI, and I'm going to show you how to pull Markup AI into your AI tools via MCP Services here. Now, you may ask, why would I want Markup AI to be into these AI tools? Well, Markup AI will make sure that the content you're generating or writing or building meets your brand's tone, style, consistency, terminology, compliance requirements, and more. And so a lot of companies are hesitant to deploying these AI tools because they don't know what kind of things these LLMs can generate. And more importantly, can they trust the content that it builds? So using Markup AI, we're helping companies build these trustworthy processes so that their employees can start using and getting the efficiency benefits of these AI tools while keeping these tools in control or keeping them governed to make sure that they aren't generating things that are off-brand, off terminology, non-compliant, things that are important to a company. So here's an example of LibreChat, where we've pulled in our MCP services. LibreChat, for those of you maybe familiar, is an application that lets you pull in other AI tools like OpenAI's models, Google's models with Gemini, and so forth, so that we can actually use these internally on more of a private style server and not have to worry about data leakage. So here's an example of something someone may write, maybe in your marketing team or in your product team. Write me an email that will be sent to a financial legal officer about the top 5 benefits of Microsoft. Could be your company here. Keep it short and to the point, and then check and rewrite that email with Markup AI. So what ends up happening is we may be using these models to go out and generate a lot of content for us, but can we trust that these models are generating content that meets our brand guidelines, adheres to our terminology, or finds issues in terminology? And then how do we hold them accountable? How can we actually create these definitive scores to understand if the content they're generating meets those guidelines and criteria that we are looking for? And now we are introducing that way for you to actually score, hold these accountable, and improve and fix automatically the content that is generated, so you can make sure that these tools are working for your employees, they're keeping them efficient, and they're not going to generate content that's going to get you in trouble that leads you off of your brand and style guidelines. So here's an example where it's now actually defining and giving me information about the email that I had requested. So I initially had asked, hey, can you create this email for me that meets those criteria? And it wrote an email about how Microsoft could help with financial officers, which isn't that bad. But now it's going to go through and rewrite and make sure that that email meets my standards. So we have the original draft of what was put together, and then we have the improved text of what Markup AI had given us for this improvement. And we can see that the content summary score, the new summary score, brings us up to a 92. We have a great readability score, our average sentence length and so forth. So we have some great details about what the actual markup or makeup of the texts is. And we can get a list of the exact changes that were requested and made in this email. So we can actually see why things were changed, the category of what the problem was, and even more, the exact explanation of why the changes were made. So now we have a much better email that's aligned with our brand and with our tone. So if you want to get this started, you can go ahead and start actually using this today for free. No credit card needed. You get a 30-day trial, 100,000 tokens. Come to our website, Markup AI, click on Get Early Access, and it will get you right into your management console. And you can actually start uploading your own style guide. If you have a custom style guide, you can go ahead and upload one. If you have terminology to add, you can upload some. If you want, you can come in and actually start messing with these things immediately inside our playground. So you can actually upload and paste content and check and suggest or rewrite contents. And as you're checking content, you can come through and understand what the issues were inside this playground. We can go ahead and click and switch or update any changes based on those suggestions. Or I could just say, hey, you know what, Markup? Go ahead, rewrite the whole thing. Why don't you handle it? You know my style guide. Write it to that guide and give me a score after. And we can see Markup AI comes through and does a great job rewriting this content to the style guide that I've uploaded, to the important parts that I care about to make sure it meets my guidelines. Again, come on in, Markup AI, start your free trial. No credit card needed. You can start using this today, whether you're a developer or a writer. Come on in and try it out.